Have you ever wanted to see a Christmas tree murder people? I know I have. Apparently, that is not something a lot of you people want to see. Well, this movie is about a Christmas tree murdering people. That's from the director of Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. That was made before Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, but it uses several of the same actors from the original Blood and Honey. So it is British, and it is so British, I had to turn the subtitles on to understand half the things they were saying, and sometimes it came up inaudible. Meaning it was so British, it was unintelligible what they were saying because of their accents. It is The Killing Tree, and it is on Tubi. And it is excellent. It's everything you want in a in a murderous Christmas tree movie. Why are we doing a Christmas tree movie in April, you might ask? Because this is finishing up Earth Week, and I wanted to do a movie about a murderous tree. And this was the only one I could find for free. It starts out with an old woman casting a spell to bring her dead lover back to life. As we will see later in the movie, the dead lover is maybe in his 30s, and the old woman is definitely in her hundreds. So he was banging the old. It was one of those May-December romances, only December was more like December 1923, and May was more like the 70s. So, and she does in the form of a Christmas tree, because she had to have something that weighed about the same mass. But it is not a real Christmas tree, it is a fake tree. At which point, when he sees he's a Christmas tree, he freaks out and kills his lover. And blames the girl who got away, Faith, who got him caught and executed. So then he goes out to find Faith, who is sad because last year her parents got killed by the guy who's now a tree, and her best friend, whose name I don't remember, but is a hooker, is trying to get her to go to her party downstairs. We see flashbacks of the couple, the murderous couple, during this, going around Faith's house, killing people. Though we don't see them kill people, we see them act like they're killing people. And I'm not sure how the old lady got away without snapping a hip. And the actual husband got caught. But we're not getting into how old ladies run away faster than young people without snapping a hip. So Faith is eventually talked into her party and agrees to one drink. That one drink is a glass about this tall filled with wine, but she is then told to chug. You know, it's a movie theater small. No, actually, I think that's a movie theater large there. It's a trash can full. You know, you go to a movie theater, you're like, I'll take a large, it's this big. Or an old supersized, McDonald's supersized cup. I always got supersized fries because they were like this fucking tall. They're like this fucking tall, the supersized fries were. I love those things. You actually got your money's worth of fries. So Faith is in this party, and her friends are telling her to just relax. And the tree is trying to make its way to Faith's house and has a map. When a drunk man comes up on the tree and starts laughing at it because it's a Christmas tree and wants to fight it. Now, no time in my entire life have I been drunk enough to want to fight a Christmas tree. Not a talking one, not a non-talking one. Not ever have I wanted to fight a Christmas tree. And I have been very, very drunk. I've also been very, very high. And at no time in my life have I wanted to fight a Christmas tree. But this drunk guy wants to fight the Christmas tree, at which point the Christmas tree kills it. The Christmas tree's name is Clayton, Clayton the Christmas tree. And then the Christmas tree walks away. Some friends of Faith's father leaves the party early and heads on its way, at which point the Christmas tree finds them by accident, and they say the name Faith, so the Christmas tree kills them, and apparently uses their GPS to get back to Faith's house, and finds two people, two young lovers, one of which was in Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey, out by the pool, though it is clearly winter. And he tries to drown the one, but she gets away, and he rips the other one in half, and then later kills the one who got away. Meanwhile, Faith and one of her best friends is out playing blindfold tennis, which I think should be an Olympic sport. And Faith pulls off her blindfold just in time to see the Christmas tree rip her friend in half. At which point she runs away into the house screaming, "Clayton's back. He's a Christmas tree, and he just killed my friend." And no one believes her. But then again, if you just said, "A Christmas tree killed my friend," I don't think anyone would believe you either. But then again, this is a horror movie, and if you just say, and you said anyone killed anybody in a horror movie, everyone's like, no, you're just crazy. Even if there's a serial killer on the loose in a horror movie, and you say, this serial killer just killed my friend, they'll be like, no, you're just crazy. Go lay down. At which point, the guests leave and get killed by the Christmas tree. But Faith and her hooker friend and his other friend Lauren decide to stay in the house. Lauren grabs a shotgun, and Faith and her hooker friend go hide upstairs. So when the Christmas tree comes in, Lauren shoots it. But it's bulletproof, and Lauren dies. So then the Christmas tree plays and sings Silent Night on the piano. To be intimidating? I guess this is vicious mockery. He's using his bard's power, vicious mockery, to get on their nerves. I don't know. But then he goes upstairs with a knife. Why the Christmas tree needs a knife when he's clearly been killing people this whole movie without knives, I don't know. But tries to find them, but he doesn't. So Faith and her friend go to leave, and the Christmas tree drags Faith's friend away and kills her, not with the knife, but with his branches. At which point Faith runs into the woods. Though it's light when she runs out of the house, the woods is dark. And Tree goes after her, quoting Bane, that she adopted the darkness, but he was born into it. Christmas tree eventually catches up with Faith and wraps tinsel around her throat, only for a second white Christmas tree to appear, who is apparently Faith's mom and dad reincarnated as a Christmas tree, to fight the evil Christmas tree. Yeah, it's getting kind of convoluted here. And win and burn the evil Christmas tree and a white Christmas tree together, creating a gray Christmas tree, which is going to rebuild the Jedi Order. No one got that joke, I'm sure. But then Faith's friend shows up, and it's all just a dream. Or maybe it's not a dream. Or maybe it is a dream. Or maybe Faith was just drunk and wandering in the woods. We don't know, but they're alive again. And Faith moves out of her parents' house and goes on with her life. Except for the screwy ending, I like this movie. I mean, it's a Christmas tree just murdering people. It goes from regular Christmas tree size to sometimes 2 stories tall. It's got limbs, it's got branches that can shoot out. It kills people with decorations. And it's just a murderous Christmas tree. And yes, I do recommend watching this with subtitles on, because it is so British, it is almost unintelligible when subtitles aren't on. and it is still unintelligible at times with subtitles on. But it is a fun little movie, and it's everything you want in a killer Christmas tree movie, except for the end, which gets kind of weird. Now, next week, I think we're going to look at, for the wrestling show, William Regal's Real Man's Man gimmick in WWF, which was a blinking you'll miss it gimmick. And we're going to look at the movie Snow White and the Seven Samurai. So join me next week or you'll miss it.